Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Weave 3K. Today, I'm going to try my hand at another thing I have failed at before. It's another smoke item, brisket. A full pack of brisket to be exact. Um, so here's what we're going to do. To speed up the video, I'm going to be putting this on and leaving it on overnight for about 6 to 7 hours untouched. What we'll be doing is I'm going to trim and I'm going to season. I'm going to let it sit with the seasoning for about an hour. It should sweat out and the seasoning should adhere to the brisket, in which case, after it adheres to the brisket, it'll be ready to throw on the smoker. Now, I'm not going to show the trimming. I'm not going to show you me seasoning it. However, I will say one thing. I don't feel like I need to show the trimming video. There's a lot of other trimming videos out there you can watch. I don't even know if I'm going to do it right, but I'm going to do my best. I'm hoping at the end, my first one kind of came out as a fail. So I'm hoping at the end of this one, it comes out perfect. I've got everything set. I've got a pellet tube I learned how to light. I got a water pan in there, so that'll help with moisture while I'm sleeping. I'm going to set it up so that the bark hopefully hits great. I'm going to cook it. I'm thinking about a happy medium of 250. Most videos are at 225 or 275. I'm thinking 250 is going to be right, a happy medium of that. I mean, technically, all you're going for is you're trying to get that bark to form. And then you're trying to get an internal temp of 165-ish where it'll start stalling. And then after stalling, it's going to go ahead and you're going to wrap it in butcher paper, which I have over there. So I'm going to take and I'm going to do the best I can. Hopefully this time I succeed at making such a brisket. There's my full pack of brisket. This came out of Walmart. I have a Costco, but it's far away, and I don't really want to go there. I can tell you right now, I can show you without taking it out of the wrap. On the back side, we're going to trim that fat down to 1/4 inch. That's what everyone says to do. They say this fat right here, very bad. Take that off. They say that up here, I'm going to try to uniform it so that it comes out kind of round-ish. I don't know how I'm going to exactly cut that yet. Then on the other side here, you've got a lot of this gray. It's not going to render. You're going to want to cut this right off. And then they say right here, you can't see it, but I'm going to try to show you. That's really hard. That's really, I mean, that's me pushing really good. It's really hard fat. That has to come off. You're going to trim, most people say it's about 2 pounds or so off of this thing. This thing, the thing that worries you is this is so expensive. I mean, look, I'll give you the shot of the price tag. It's $76.44. It's a 17-pound brisket. I don't know if this is prime or not. Everyone else that buys it from Costco says it's prime. I'm fine if it's not prime. I'll make do with what I can, but it looks pretty good. So when we return, this thing will be seasoned, it'll be trimmed, and it'll be ready to go on the pit. Well, there it is. It's been almost an hour. I still got another 15 minutes to wait, but I figured I'd let you in on it. It's looking wet now. And what wet means is that it's adhering to it, and it's gonna make a nice bark, hopefully. Alright, now as you can see, it's pretty sweated. It's time to fire up that smoker and get it going. I mean, I don't know how good you can see how sweaty it is, but it's pretty sweaty. It looks pretty watery, and that's what we wanted. Now it should adhere a good bark, I hope. So we're gonna go ahead and step outside, and we're gonna check it out. Can you see the crust starting to form on them? That's going to be amazing when that's done. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and close it. We're going to let it go. It's now right about 12:15, and I really need to get going to bed. Alright, it's about 6:30, 6:40 in the morning. That brisket's been going all night. Now I got to do this kind of quick. I got to get my son on the bus. I got to start getting him ready. I'm going to go ahead and turn it around. We're going to give it a little spritz. And then most people use apple cider vinegar. I don't know what the purpose of the spritz is other than to moisten it. So I'm just going to use what I already have, my apple juice in here. And we're going to go ahead and spray it. And we're going to check it out too at the same time. Let's take a look. Oh, there's that bar. Oh, that looks. I'm going to temp it. First thing I'm going to do is just give it a little squirt here. We're going to get a thermometer and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I went and got the thermometer. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit it right here in the flat. And hope for the best. We're at about 177, 178. We're at about 178, which tells me this is more than time to wrap. That thing's got to get wrapped up and then get put back on until it's about 205, doing 202 and 205 internal. It's wrapped. Now there's 100 videos on how to wrap it out there. So if you want to learn how to wrap it, there's plenty of videos out there for you for that. But it's just to show you, it is now in there wrapped. It is fat side up still. I had to count myself. I had to, when I rolled it, I had to make sure to go fat, roll, you know, and I knew where it was. Anyway, it's fat side up. It's back in there. I'm going to leave it alone for the next hour and a half-ish. And then I'm going to come out, I'm going to poke it, and I'm going to check the temp. And then we're going to check it about every hour or so, and then check for what they call probe tender. But I really grabbed the fuck up with it. See what we got for an internal. Hey, we're at about 197, 198. I think we're gonna give it another half hour. I don't want to overcook it. I learned from watching things. I think another half hour is fair. And we should be at that, even around 205 mark. Alright, we're back. We're gonna give it one last meat probe with a thermometer. I mean, we're at about 201 in that hole. And this hole up here on the flat, we're at about 203. I don't know if you can see it's still going up. Yeah, it stopped at about 203.4. So I mean, it's there. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the smoker. I have to do its shutdown thing. We're gonna go ahead and take the brisket. We're gonna throw it right into here. Okay, that's my brisket. It looks awesome. It feels a little tough up here. Maybe I didn't trim enough up here. Maybe it's just the way it's supposed to be on the flat up here. This is jiggly as hell. This one wiggles and jiggles back here. So I did somewhat of a good job. I mean, maybe I missed some things. Maybe I didn't. I mean, I see some yellow fat here. It looks like I might did good. So they say when cutting it, it's supposed to go down about a third of the way. And then, you just cut like butter. Okay, the shot everybody gets. Are you ready? There it is. There's that juice. That's the shot everybody wants, right? Now they say you cut this way for here. Let's see what we got. They said maybe I got to trim some of it up. Maybe I don't think this turned out too bad though. Look at that smoke ring. just so you guys can see. You know, that's the, oh, down here. There's your smoke ring. I used hickory. This looks like rendered. Let's do the test, right? It doesn't bend. It might be a little dry up front, but I thought that myself. Let's try it. It is a little dry up front, but let's keep going. The fat rendered nice though. I mean, there's the. Oh, I gotta get the camera. There's the bend test. The pull it apart test. I need a little work, but I will say this. This is definitely better than my first one. I'm wondering if I missed. No, not too bad. I want to say I did not. I don't think I did too bad. Oh, juice just poured out of that one. I think near the flat might have been no good, but the rest of it, oh my lord, look at that. Look at that. Just pulls apart. Just pulls. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, that's bendy, but that's also weighty. Try that bottom. Now, my next thing I'm going to do. Okay. Before I make a brisket ever again, this may come to a shock to some people. I've never had one. At least not to my knowledge. I never have. So I don't even know if I did it right. I don't know what I did wrong, if I did something wrong. I don't know if this is how it's supposed to taste. I mean the flat came out wicked good. I mean, that just... Keep in mind something. I mean, it doesn't pull right apart. But just remember something. This is my second brisket ever. Or the point I meant to say the point. This is my second ever brisket. I've never done one before here. Or done one only one time before. I think this time it came out way better than the first. The first time was like overcooked, dry shit. I think what happened was I didn't spritz it enough. Unlike the first time where I don't think I trimmed it enough. This time I don't think I spritzed it enough. But there's always room for improvement. Right there. Oh, man. I gotta tell you, back here where it's juicy, I was not doing this my first brisket. Oh no! Man down. Oh, fat. Oh my god. It's salty. It may not be super pull apart, but it's juicy. Oh my god. That bark out of this world. Mm. I gotta tell you, that very well, that brisket came out amazing. Amazing. The tip, a little hard, a little dry. From about here, all the way back to here. Absolutely amazing. Mm-hmm. Or I'm sorry, for the correct people, the flat up here near the tip came out a little dry. From about this part of the flat back, and this all the point. Oh my god, that's it though. That's all I'm gonna eat. Oh man, that was good. I gotta tell you, I don't think I've ever had a brisket. That's my first one, second one I've ever cooked. The first one I enjoyed. The first one I made, just like chicken, it was backwards this time. First time I made the chicken breast, I swear to you, amazing. This time, it's dog food. I'm giving it to my dog. He can eat it. I bought more chicken. I'm just going to grill it. I do so much better there. This brisket is amazing. I'll probably eat more throughout the couple of days. I want to save some for my wife and stuff when they get here. I think for now we're going to go ahead and throw it in a Tupperware container, and we're going to hold on to it till they get here. And we're just going to let it sit. I mean, oh my God. All right, well, that's it for me. Another great episode of Cooking with Weave 3K. I'm out.